I've even already got a couple more hunts for the next episode done, so hopefully it won't take another month to make one video. But that's okay, because we're back on our quest to catch all of the Shiny Kalos Pokemon. Last time, we got off to a pretty strong start, managing to catch the first 8 Pokemon. And this time around, we're going bigger and we're going better. Maybe better is subjective, but it's definitely going to be bigger. And it all starts off right here in the beautiful land of Kitakami, where I once again have another shiny boosted outbreak saved. You know, this time it's for Carbink. I kinda don't like relying so heavily on the shiny boosted outbreaks, but you know, if I have them available, why not make use of them? With everybody out of the house now, I can record as much as I want, whenever I want, and I can be as loud as I absolutely want. And that is a shiny Carbink! Perfect timing, right at the point where I get to be loud. Okay, I'm not gonna be that loud going forward. That probably clipped the mic horribly. Awesome, that brings us to, I believe this is 9 out of 69. Nice. Wait, no, I said not to say it! But now, we're gonna switch over to one of my favorite Kalos Pokemon. One that is very likely to be on my Legend ZA team. Klefki, which is one of the hidden encounters on Route 113 here in Hoenn. For this hunt, we'll be using the DexNav method, and all you really need to do is just keep searching for a specific Pokemon with the DexNav on the bottom screen. There's a lot of math and numbers and formulas and stuff that goes into determining how the DexNav impacts your shiny odds, but that can get a bit complicated, so I'm just going to keep it really simple. Just keep chaining the hidden encounters and getting their search levels as high as you can, and that should greatly benefit your shiny odds. Ah! I wasn't even looking at the screen, that totally caught me off guard. I just heard the sparkles and had a panic attack. But naturally, this here's the Doof channel, we have to try the classic dive ball. It's got some blue on it, it kinda works. Hey, what can I say? But there we go! Shiny Klefki! That should be, like, what, number 10 in the Living Dex? I love Klefki, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Okay, so, I know I said I wanted to use as many different methods as I possibly can while hunting shinies, but in my defense, Skiddo is available on one singular route in the entire Pokemon series prior to Scarlet and Violet. So when I see a Skiddo outbreak here, I'm gonna do a Skiddo outbreak here. As I said earlier, I don't really like relying on outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet too much. I feel like there should be some more Gen 6 in this series based on Gen 6 Pokemon, so going forward, I'm gonna make sure that happens. But just bear with me for a little bit longer, there's gonna be quite a few outbreaks in this video, but in the next video, I am gonna do the entire thing outside of Scarlet and Violet. We need a break from Gen 9. Oh, there's a shiny Skiddo. That was so fast. I didn't even do the 60 knockouts. You know what, I'll take it. I had only been recording for like 5 minutes before I found the shiny Skiddo, which was hilariously ironic to me because only a few days before, I had a Go-Goat outbreak. And again, after clearing out only a handful of goats and only spending about 5 minutes. But the luck didn't stop there. Right after finding the Go-Goat, I set off for an outbreak of Pyroar. And since it was Pyroar, I was pondering how I would find a shiny Litleo. As it turns out, I did not need to worry. The moment that I reached the outbreak, there was a random full-odds shiny Litleo just waiting for me. So with that problem solved, I set out to find a shiny Pyroar. But again, the universe had different plans. Yeah, there was just another shiny Litleo right there. I had to check for a Meal Power and a Shiny Charm, and I had neither, so that was 2 full-odds shinies like 30 minutes apart. But now we're going to take a step back in time to October 20th, 2024. I was working on a Living Kitakami Dex during my quest to get the Shiny Meloetta from Pokemon Home. During that adventure, I happened across this. So I've just been looking for a Gibble, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I catch a nice hint of green. And it's this little guy. Or gal, I don't know. And only a little while later, look what's up there in the sky. Do you see that? I bounced off of him. It is repelling me. Thank you. Like, it has been 30 minutes since the first one. Just completely at random. And hey, if you're still watching at this point in the video, then maybe you can consider subscribing. We're closing in on 1,000, and it would be nice to hit that before. Screw whatever that stupid voiceover doof was saying. We got a shiny Hawlucha. Honestly, a really nice shiny. I've been wanting one for a long time, and well, now is the perfect time to pick one up. And guess what's next? It's another outbreak. I know this is probably becoming a little bit of a meme at this point, but hey, if you have it, might as well use it. Hello, Inkay. You're nice and shiny. There's our first Inkay. I'm gonna go run around for probably another hour or two and hopefully find a second Inkay. So I was right, that did take a little while, but here is our second little squid guy. And trying to evolve one of the Inkay was an adventure all of its own. Go handheld mode. That didn't work. Let's try another one. That also didn't work. Level 30 when the system is held upside down. That's what I'm doing, you donut. This thing is very much upside down. It doesn't work. Eventually, I figured it out and got our shiny Malamar. Alright, so over here somewhere, there we go. We have a Scatterbug outbreak. And by that I mean we just have one. Scatterbug is one of the few Pokemon that I wanted to do in Scarlet and Violet. For a very specific reason, but we'll get to that much later. There's a bug on my screen. This is Scatterbug number 2. He just blinked out of existence there for a second, and I was pretty drained. Mentally, physically, emotionally drained by the time the final Scatterbug decided to show its stupid little face. But fortunately, now we could evolve one into Spupa and one into the Fancy Patter Vivian. Now this is the reason I really wanted to catch Scatterbug in Scarlet and Violet. It is the only game where you can get a legitimate shiny Fancy Patter Vivian. So it's just a neat thing that you can't get in another game. I think that's more than a good stopping point for this video. And thus concludes another video, so feel free to click off and go watch something else if you don't want to hear me jabber on for a little bit. But yeah, I really wish that hadn't taken me as long as it did to make. There were just a lot of technical difficulties, and I have a lot of responsibilities and obligations in life now, so I really just didn't have the time to get it done on a, timely time. But I do have a few other videos that I want to make between now and the next episode of the Shiny Kalos quest, so I hope you consider joining me for those. But in the meantime, I have been Doof. I can't really find anything in the background to highlight, so I hope to see you all in the next video. Goodbye.